Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's been a Monday. Anybody else out there? Oh, if it's your first time here, I'm Leslie with the Plaid Poodle. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I teach people how to make cards and home decor items. Today we're going to make a little loaded pocket that I made for my team that went to convention. And my office is a mess. Excuse all the mess. We had convention, Stampin' Up! Convention last week, or I got back last week. I don't even know what day it is, but I made them a little loaded pocket, and I got this idea from Diane Evans. I believe she's a Canadian demonstrator up to our north, and I just thought it was lovely. I stuffed some treats in it for the girls, and just as a thank you and appreciation for investing in their Stampin' Up! Business. Anyway, let's turn the camera around. I have had a morning like nothing is where it's supposed to be, because guess what? It's my own fault. I have not put it back where it's supposed to be. So I have been scrambling trying to find things. Hi, Kat. Thank you. You can't wait to see what I have in store. It's really cute. I've got it partially made. This is kind of what we're going to make, but it's not finished. I thought we would start from the beginning and then just kind of fly by the seat of our pants and finish it together. I thought sometimes, it's kind of fun to see the process, right? So this is a very large envelope. I bought these for my daughter and daughter-in-law for Easter, these bags of Lindt little chocolates, and they will fit in there. Look how nice that is. And then you have a pocket here to tuck something, and there's another pocket here to tuck something, and then if you want, you can add a panel in the back to tuck something, which is what I did for my team that went to convention. I don't have one because I gave them all away. I wish I had one to show you, but these are really fun, and I thought they would be great for teacher gifts. Tuck a little gift card. I think I have an Easter. In fact, I might do that for my girls, is tuck a little coffee card in there, make a little envelope maybe for that. Maybe we'll do that today too. But let's get started because it does take a minute. It's very, very easy to make. You need a piece of 12 by 12 paper, and I am using a sheet from the Be Mine that is going away. If it's not already gone. the mini catalog, let's see, I don't want to shake my camera too much. We'll have an earthquake here because my camera stand is over here. It's in the mini catalog. It's a Valentine paper, but I thought this print would work well for Easter because of the cute little flowers. It uses Sweet Sorbet and Petal Pink. So you can't get more Easter than that, right? Hey, Debbie. The sweet for the Be Mine is on page 9, and this is the paper I'm using. That's all I'm using. I might use this ribbon later too for my little embellishment on the pocket. But let's get started on the pocket itself. So you need a 12 by 12, and you need to pay attention to the direction of your paper, and you either need your trimmer, or I'm going to pull out my scoreboard just because it's a little easier for me when I'm dealing with this large piece of paper, and my little stylus. And on both sides, again, pay attention to the direction of your pattern. We're going to go 3 1/4. Oops, got a little excited there. Don't want to tear your paper. And then on the other side, 3 1/4. So I just flipped it. And I'm making a score mark at 3 1/4. Now, here's where you really need to pay attention to the direction. This is the bottom part. So I want on the bottom, in fact, I'll just do it this way so you can see, to do 3 3/4, because this is the pocket that we're going to fold up, right? So these flowers are going to be upside down, but we're kind of covering them up, but I wanted these flowers to be right side up. So this one is 3 3/4. We can't have everything. So probably a good paper to use for this would be a pattern that doesn't really have a direction, but I think once we decorate it, it's going to be fine. I just thought this was really cute for Easter. I'm going to throw together about 3 of them. I think I'm going to make one for my mom and put those Lindor chocolates in there because we are taking her to brunch Sunday. All my other kitties are out of town, so I'm not hosting anything. So I folded those 2 3 1/4 just like this. Here's the seam. Now we're going to fold this up, the 3 3/4 panel. I'm just kind of burnishing that with the bone folder. Now fold these in. And you'll notice on my sample here, my template that I was using, that I'm going to fold the top corners down just to the edge. We're going to make like a little collar. And then this one, like I said, I think these pockets would be really fun for a teacher gift. You know, if you do May Day baskets, it's not really a basket, but it'd be kind of fun to fill with some treats. Mother's Day, maybe put a gift card in the pocket and maybe some artificial flowers peeking out of the top. You can do whatever. All right. Sounds like my granddaughters. Whatever. Okay. Then I'm going to use tear and tape. You can use any adhesive, but make sure it's a strong adhesive. I would use some Stampin' Seal Plus, tear and tape. You could use your multi-purpose liquid glue, but just so everything stays together, you want to make sure you use a pretty strong adhesive. And like I said at the beginning, I got this design from Diane Evans. She's a Canadian demonstrator. I found it online. I saw a couple of different demonstrators had created these, and I loved how Diane did hers. So I copied off of her pattern. All right, so there's our, we've got one here and one here. So they're going to all glue together. I'm going to make sure that adhesive is stuck on there really well. I don't want anything to move or come undone. Peel off the backing. And then I may or may not glue these down. I'm going to wait and see. On my once I made my team, I made a little ribbon with a paper clip that kind of held it down. Okay, now this is your double pocket that folds up like this. It's kind of bulky because there's several layers, but it's okay. You'll have a pocket here, and then you'll have a pocket right in the inside. For something flat, like I said, maybe a gift card or a bookmark. That's what I made my team. Like I said, we're going to fly by the seat of our pants today, and we'll see what we come up with. It's really easy to put these together, really fast. If you have a lot of 12 by 12 designer series paper, who's a paper hoarder? I am. And I hate to I don't know. Do you just hold back? You don't want to use it? This is a great way to kind of slim down that stash of paper that we all have laying around. All right, so I put a strip on each side of this little pocket and I'm going to fold it up. Debbie's a paper hoarder too. I know, there's some paper that is like, do I want to cut it? I don't want to cut it. It's too pretty. All right, that is the pocket, ladies. If you want to, you could create another little pocket on the back. I'm not going to because I don't want to put anything in the back. But if you wanted to add something slim, a card or something, you could just cut a piece of coordinating cardstock and adhere it on 3 sides, and then you'd have another pocket. But like I showed you at the beginning, this is a really big size. This is a 4.4 ounce bag of chocolate and it fits in there. Isn't that cute? I might put a little stuffy in there kind of falling out just to make it a little cuter. But I wanted to show you that how big they are and how much they can hold. So like I said, I'm going to make one of these for my daughter and my daughter-in-law. And I might just stick a coffee gift card in there for their chocolates. Okay, let's decorate it. So I am going to cut a piece of basic white. This is 5.5 inches wide, I believe. I'm going to check again. Measure twice, cut once. Yes. And I'm going to cut this about 1.5 inches wide. I'm going to cut it a little over 5.5, and then I can trim it off the edge just to make sure, because what I'm trying to do is kind of cover up this little seam here at the top where the pockets are. And I'm going to add a little strip of Sweet Sorbet. That is the, we've got Petal Pink and Sweet Sorbet in this paper, so I'm going to add a little. I'm going to just cut this off here. Does that bug you when paper's not even? I use my scissors to cut that. And I'm going to cut this about 3/4, I think. And then we'll just glue it on our strip of basic white, and then I'll trim it off. I didn't get that very straight. I'm going to do that again. I need to take a breath and slow down. I have been running around all morning. Like I said, nothing was where it was supposed to be. It's because I need to clean my craft room really bad. Okay, this one looks a little straighter. So I'm just going to glue that right on there just to add a little color. Is that how I did my sample? Never mind. I think I'm going to add the green just to pull a little green, because my Easter eggs are the other 2 colors. So disregard. We're going to do 3/4 of this green. This is the Lemon Lime Twist. That is the green in the Designer Series paper. I say this all the time, but the reason I joined Stampin' Up! Was everything coordinates, and I needed that in the worst way. Okay. Although I plan on training myself a little bit on the color, since we got the color wheel at the, I showed you guys last week, people who attended the Stampin' Up! Onstage convention got this cool little color wheel, and I plan on learning a little bit more. It's about time. All right, I am going to trim that. I think if I do it right at 5.5, it'll be fine. And then I'm just going to adhere it right along the edge of these pockets. I don't want to close the pockets. I'm just going to put it right along the edge. It kind of finishes it off, right? So you don't have that raw edge staring at you. Okay, now to embellish it, I went ahead and cut some Easter eggs. They are here. From the Excellent Eggs bundle. Oh my gosh, I probably threw them out. Here they are. But before I use the dies, which there were several sizes. I did not use this large size. I used the next largest, and then I used this one. So the two smaller ones. And then I cut an accent with this little one right here. I haven't done any stamping yet, so like I said, we're going to fly by the seat of our pants today. My Sunday was very busy. I worked on taxes all weekend, so yuck, but I'm glad to have it done. They go to the CPA this morning, or when I'm done here today. I went ahead and embossed the Sweet Sorbet. I don't know if you can see the texture. With the Time Warm Type 3D embossing folder. I did both of them just to add a little interest. I think I even did this one, but it was unnecessary. I'm going to glue this one right on top of the Sweet Sorbet. Y'all have your taxes in already. You guys are probably all more organized than we are. We just put it off and put it off every year. Actually, this is kind of early for us. I'm kind of proud of us, but it's just a task I hate to do, so I procrastinate, right? Hey, Robin. Robin's a paper collector too. I think we all are. All of us paper crafters, we love the paper. So I'm going to just stack these eggs here because I don't want them to cover up my pockets. I guess I could pop it up there, but I don't know. Like I said, we're flying by the seat of our pants. I think I will pop it up a little bit up there. So I don't want to put glue on the top portion. And I know, Robin, you are a paper hoarder because you have a lot of paper. I don't want it too far up. I thought that Time Worn type, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you know how eggs they're not all smooth. They have a little texture, and I thought that was kind of cute. It added a little texture. And this one I am going to pop up with some dimensionals. And Maggie has decided she's going to come in here and scratch and make her bed. Sorry about that. We'll see how long. Can you guys hear that? We'll see how long this goes on. Okay, so there's my little eggs, and I do want to leave room for the Happy Easter, so we are going to stamp that. As soon as I find it. And since I haven't mounted this yet on its big, but we'll do that. I'll show you how I mount I put the stickers on my stamps, my red cling stamps. I pull the whole thing off, the whole sticker off the sheet. I learned this from another demonstrator, and I can't remember who it was. And then I stick it to the block. And then I pull the backing off. Ever since I started doing it this way, I get them on a lot straighter. And then I put my stamp down. And I should stand up to see really well. Sorry if you can see my bald head in there. There we go. That's how I started mounting the stickers onto my stamps. And then these are really strong adhering stamps, so I like to pull it off just to give it a minute so it doesn't tear. Have you ever pulled one off and torn your stamp? Okay, I'm going to take a scrap of basic white because I think I'm going to die cut this out, or I bet I have a different scrap. Kat uses this method as well. I like it. I used to do it the opposite. I'd pull the backing and then try and put the stamp on the sticker. I think it's easier to put the sticker on the stamp. Okay, I think I'm going to just use some Memento Black because I want it to show up really good. This is the first time I've used this, so yeah, that's good. I love this font. So I'm just going to stamp it in the middle here. I don't know what die I'm going to use, but I think we're going to find one. This one may work. It's right on top. These are the scalloped contour dies. I'm not sure if they're going away or not, and it works. It's beautiful. Now I need to find my, this is low tack tape, just so nothing moves inside the die cutting machine. And I apologize if this makes everything shake. I should have pulled out my mini cutter. Okay. I will list all the supplies I've used on this project in the description when I'm done here, if you're interested. In them, and I think I'll stick that right there with some dimensionals. Do you all have good Easter plans? Do you do anything traditional? Do you host? Do you cook? Do you go out? If you celebrate Easter, that is. It's just Bruce and myself and my mom this year, so we are gonna, I made reservations. We will go to brunch. Okay, so there's that. I wonder, no, I don't want it any higher. I wonder if I want it down here. I might put a butterfly up here now that I've torn the paper. I think I will put it down here. Robin is going out this year. You gave me that idea when you told, oh, are you going to Firebirds? I was surprised that we were able to get reservations at such a late notice. I was kind of waiting to see what things were happening. Sometimes my son, when he goes to his in-laws in Kirksville, Missouri, they'll come home in time to have dinner with us, but they are staying over until Monday this year. So, and my daughter, she is a pastor, her and her husband, so they are in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and so they have to work. You're going to Bristol. Oh, you leveled up, Robin. I'm jealous. You did it last night, Kat. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. All right, I'm going to put a butterfly there. I just have to figure out where they are. I think they're in that box over there. Let's move on to the ribbon. I want to do. I had a paper clip. Here it is. This paper clip, but I don't want this blue ribbon. Although there is blue in the flower, we could just leave that on there. But I think I wanted to use that coordinating the bordered ribbon that coordinates with the Be Mine Suite, since I had it. This is probably a retired ribbon, but I think it would have gone well. So I'm going to put this little gold paper clip. I have a collection of these. They're getting kind of tarnished. We will go to church Sunday morning, and then we will come home, and my mom's church doesn't get out till after ours, much later, so then we'll go get her and we'll go to dinner. It's kind of nice not to have to cook, but I miss my kids. Easter used to be our thing. When my daughter was in town, we would kind of do a late meal and have a big egg hunt and everything. But they moved. My husband and I were just talking about that last night, how you raise your kids to go live their good lives, but then when they move away, you're mad. Holidays are hard, especially. We're very proud of them, but we do miss them not being closer to us. Robin's son will be working, thank goodness, for our firefighters and policemen and policewomen and firewomen that keep us safe. All right, let's see here. I always forget. There we go. That's good. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to stick that there. And then let me grab that butterfly, just a minute. Sorry about that. We're so professional around here. This is a brand new pack. I couldn't find the already open pack, but this will work. Like I said, today, nothing is where it's supposed to be. I am going to go to the post office and mail my taxes to the CPA, and then I'm coming home and cleaning this craft room. Whew, it's a mess. You think we should use this big one? I think so. It looks like he's kind of landing there, and I think I'll just sponge him with the Petal Pink, maybe. Here it is. The little label is almost completely faded off. Okay. I'm just gonna make him completely pink. I was thinking about just doing the edges, but I think I'll just build up some color on here. That's what's nice about these butterflies. You can make them whatever color you want. And I'm sure that's shaking the camera. I'm sorry about that. I'm really loading it on. That's probably good enough. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to glue him right there. Just a little bit. Okay. I think we're done. I might add a few little gems. Let's see. I had some gems sitting around here. You guys just push things and keep pushing things and keep pushing things out of the way instead of putting them away. That's just me, probably. Well, they're here, but since I want them, I can't find them. I will add them in a minute. I will take a photo of this and post it, but that is the loaded envelope. And like I said before, it's very big. You could put a lot of different things in here. Like I said, I think it would be cute to put some artificial flowers maybe peeking out. I'm going to probably put a gift card here with some ribbon on it. But that is the loaded envelope. And thank you to Diane Evans, who gave me the idea and it's inspired the design. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you, Kat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry it was so awkward. Usually I have everything kind of in place to go. Well, Not usually, but I try. I try. But I think it turned out pretty good. So I will finish this one, and then I'm going to make one more. So you guys have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week. Have a blessed Easter, and I will be back next Monday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.